I like the part of the song where they go meow 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 meow, like literally just fucking like echoey meowing. It's pretty good. The song is it's really like an acquired taste. It's like really bad or like kind of good depending on how you're feeling. If you're like annoyed at like the gameplay of Bomber Cyberpunk, this song is like the worst fucking thing you've ever heard. If you're like okay and like content, it's like a funny song and like it kind of sounds sketchy. It's like Schrodinger's song. Also, the reason that like the audio was like cut off at the start, that is because OBS is dog shit. This little funny hamster video you're seeing, it's like not a GIF, it's an actual like video. So the source of the video, like it shows up on the fucking OBS mixer, and like I muted the wrong like source. I ended up muting desktop audio instead of my mic. So like I only noticed like seconds after the stream started that the desktop audio was muted and the little stupid tumbling hamster video wasn't muted. So it's really funny how like OBS is like the free like screen recording software, and it's like the worst fucking thing I've ever used. It's like abysmal. It's like almost funny that the free things are never good. The free version like recording software is dog shit, like actually fucking terrible. That's ridiculous, really. I hope one day I can like say that OBS isn't fucking horrible if they like ever fix it. But for now, I really hate this program and I wish there was a better one. A better free one, that is. Just look at, let me just like, again, let me give like a moment to appreciate the fucking hamster on the Phonovision. It's like, this is also from the hamster, like the pathetic hamster photo contest. Look at this fucking thing and what it does. It's like, it goes into the wheel to like run around. I assume, you know, like they like to exercise, but then it just stumbles on its back and starts flailing. What the fuck is it trying to achieve? These things are like stupid. They have like no brain. Stupid fucking thing. Look at it. It's so like, it is pathetic. Like this should be like second place in the pathetic like photo contest. It is very pathetic. Anyway, let's play more Little League. Hello Lou, what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's been a hot second since I played Lethal. Actually not that long, because I played this game like muted like the other day when like there was like hammering going on in my house. I wanted to have like played this game more than I actually did. I kind of like I kind of like fell off playing it after like a week of playing it, but whoa, after playing it, but I do quite like this game, and it's fun to just like mindlessly do. I'm this sort of intermediary like state where I just finished like a game that I was streaming, so I don't really have anything like to stream besides like except, you know, starting like a new series, like playing another big game, and I don't feel like playing another big game right now. So you know, it's like good to go like right back to like this, because it's like low maintenance streaming, and it's like easy to like go back into and like, you know, go out. It's like arcadey and casual. It's not like a game with a story and a series that I gotta, you know, work with on stream. So it is kind of just like a good like just shoot the shit and randomly play it. How Grapefruit plays the Binding of Isaac, like fucking Randy, Little League, ridiculous, stupid. Hello, Light. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I was looking through my folders to see if I still had a Fightcade when you were playing Fightcade, and I don't. I tried playing Kirby Dream Land 3 with Puku and my friend Cactus. And both like occasions it didn't work, so I was like, fuck Fightcade, I hate this program, and I just got rid of it because I ain't gonna be playing fighting games. I'm gonna tell you that much. So it really serves me no purpose, and it was just occupy like a gig of my computer's memory. So yeah, that was that. You drew a pathetic little thing earlier. I saw your Invader Zim like fan art. That is really cool. Like what was it? It was the Moose of Disapproval and like Invader Zim like causing 9/11. That is interesting, I suppose. Kind of something, certainly. This skin for Nitro is so badass. This is my favorite one for him, where like he's just like an investigator, but also like anchor. Like he's nautic. I don't know. The part of the reason that I like this character is probably that it reminds me of Treasure Knight's moveset in Shovel Knight Showdown, which I really like. I like the like secondary, not the secondary. I like the playstyles that they have for the other like boss characters in Showdown. It's like you get a small taste for like how maybe those characters would have played in like a campaign of their own, but it's, you know, it's like a little Smash clone. And I think that's really fun, like playing as like Mole Knight and Treasure Knight and shit. Too bad that Shovel Knight Showdown actually fucking sucks penis. That game is atrocious and I hate it. It's really like not fun in any regard. Like it's just terrible all around. Like it controls bad. The fighting mechanics are shitty. It's like shitty Smash Bros that controls bad. It's really just a shitter game. Maybe I should play it like after I play all the other Shovel Knight games on stream. Like, I played it on my Let's Play of King of Cards, I think, back then. Like, I just played a little bit of Showdown. But, like, after I play Spectre of Torment and King of Cards on stream, I'll just do, like, a whole string of only playing Showdown, because I'm a masochist, and, like, I like playing games that I fucking hate. Same for, like, Shovel Knight Dig. One day I will stream, like, Shovel Knight Dig. Probably after that DLC of it comes out, the free DLC they were, like, promising. I will probably play that game then and talk about how much I despise Shovel Knight Dig, because it's like all the worst aspects of a roguelike and all the worst aspects of Shovel Knight all put in one game with like awful controls and level design and enemy placement design. It's really like really bad. It's really crazy how much like shitty Shovel Knight content there is now. That's like kind of nuts. Like, Shovel Knight is kind of like in a perfect record with the original game, like with Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. All of those games are like, they're varying degrees of just good. And then like you have Pocket Dungeon that is like okay, and then you have Shovel Knight Dig, which is like shit, and then you have Shovel Knight Showdown, which is truly shit. It's very impressive that they made Shovel Knight bad. It's how'd they do that? Also, I'm just like getting rounds here. I'm just getting matches to get the nice clone skins and shit, because there's really not much else for me to do in this game besides, like, you know, I thought like the idea of like playing this with viewers, but I don't think a lot of my viewers have this game, so you know. You what the fuck? That you what Latch to? Okay, that's cool. Hello, Nameless Fox, welcome to the stream. That's a very like, it's a very strong opinion of Latch from Little League. I don't think I've seen that like sentiment around. That's interesting. might be my internet or my computer because I play fight games of Zoro over 5K and it works well. I think it's problem number one. My friends are really far away from me. Like, you know, Poku is in Australia, the other fucking side of the planet, and Cactus is like in America. I think shouldn't be that bad, but what's it called? I think it's my computer's problem also. My computer's fault that it's like my GPU is bad and my computer is like all fucked up and like shitty. I think that's also part of why, like, you know, emulating the games like over 5K, it's like the audio like crackles and it like lags and there's like stuttering and shit. It's like really bad and like just doesn't work too good. Yes, that is the opposite of like good is bad. Good job, me. Very eloquent. I'm basically like a speech giver. What's it called? I don't know. An orator, yeah, that something like that. I don't know. Oh god. You have Little League, but you have to reinstall and you're lazy. This game is really tiny. It's like, what? Actually, maybe it's 1 gig. Exactly 1 gig. Which is, actually I can check real quick. Just to like prove a point, basically. I can't see it. I cannot see. Installed files. It's 3? Fuck! Okay, that is understandable then. I do understand your point of like not wanting to restart this like willy-nilly. Because also with a game like this, you fall off it if you don't play a competitive like, you know, fight game-esque thing like this. If you don't play it for like a couple days, you're completely like off your groove, and like when you try playing it again, you're just like shit, and you're like, I hate this. How's the audio, by the way? This game's audio is like all out of whack. It's like everything is inconsistent, much like actual, like, you know, like a real Dreamcast game. And I can't audio balance it properly because of that, and it makes me sad. It's pretty unfortunate. Goes on sale quite frequently, this game. I think I bought it. No way, I didn't even buy this. I was gifted this game, that's right. I was gonna buy it like on the spring sale or whatever, but I was just gifted it. Because it was really cheap for Azura. Azura gifted it. Pretty crazy. God, this music is fucking loud. It's I think this is the loudest song in the game, which is why like it's hard to balance this, because sometimes the music is really fucking loud and sometimes it isn't. It's unfortunate, really. And also when I play this game online, there's like a weird audio glitch that happens with it, and I don't understand why. It's like the audio becomes like delayed and like it plays over itself, and like the characters like scream when they shouldn't be screaming. It's like a creepypasta, basically. It's really scary. I don't like it. It's one of those games where it's super fun, but you play it religiously when it came out, never picked it back up. Did you play Blaze or original Little League? Not that they're much different, really. They're kind of like the same. Okay. I really like that scream. You know what that scream sounds like? It sounds like the scream at the end of IO10. Like the song by Scapegoat Wax or whatever. That's in Jet Set Radio Future. It really sounds like that, like exasperated scream at the end of IO10. Which I really like that song. That song is like, I really like that song kind of like tells a story. That's like, it's sort of a thing that I feel like I care about in songs more than the average person. When like a song's lyrics like tell a story, and that song like tells the story of like a guy that works at a supermarket who like sees a pretty woman, but he's like, he wants to like ask her out, but he's fucking drunk, so he just like panics and like screams once he like meets her, basically. Like that whole song is like building up the fact that like he wants to ask her out, but like he doesn't have the courage to, and he's like drunk and he's like fucking panicking. And at the very end of the song, like at the final like verses of the song, it's him saying like hello Allison, but like the more like he repeats it in the like final verse, the more the screen plays in the background. Like go listen to the song, like you can hear in the background him like getting more and more like desperate, saying it, like saying hello Allison, and then at the very end of the song he like actually just like screams hello Allison, and it's like that's what he actually said to the woman once he like met to her. He just fucking screamed in her face, which I find that very funny. That's also, I think I talked about this last time I played Little League, but that song has like a video clip, like it has a little video clip of like a bunch of the guys singing it, like going around in an actual supermarket and like, you know, like just doing video clip kind of stuff. But that video clip doesn't have like an HD version of it. Like there's a YouTube upload of that like video clip, but it's like in fucking 360p because it was posted like 17 years ago, and there is no better upload of it. Like the actual, like I don't know if Scapegoat doesn't exist anymore, but like it's like they never bothered to like re-upload that song in the modern age, which I guess it isn't that like crazy popular of a song. It's like, you know, it's in Jet Set Radio, but otherwise it's not that known. I don't know, but I thought it was really like odd that he had a video clip with no better quality, like officially uploaded. That's crazy to me. That's a crazy. That's a spicy meatball. You should check out this dude named Yakisoba who makes boom bap rap. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That guy was in my chat once. He was kind of rude to you though. It's really like unwarranted that like he did that stuff. Those Sage strings feel like an eternity ago. Like those playing Sage 2024 games strings. They feel like they feel ancient. But it's been like 6 months since like them. Like it was in October, I think, something like that. That's not 6 months exactly, but you know what I mean. It was like last year. Damn, check Scapegoat's other songs, despite the saying it would. Have been getting into Beast. Their songs is fucking awesome. Beast, huh? You talked about that in another stream, but I already forgot what Beast is. Because I'm stupid. A little bit. Just a little bit. Should play Tony Hawk at some point. The controls getting used to, but they're classics. I mean, if I fucking played Jet Set Radio 1, I can definitely handle like an actual like skateboarding game if I tried. But I usually don't try because like I don't really like the gameplay of skateboarding games, like the little like silly inputs you gotta do and like balancing your like joystick to like do manuals and stuff like that. It's not that fun to me. For a very brief moment I tried playing Go Go Hyper Grind because it's funny. Like it's a fucking Atlas game made in collaboration with Spumco, fucking John K, and it looks a little bit like shit but also kind of cool. And like it's the most like obscure like little punk game on the GameCube thing like ever. Like it's very like your fucking hipster friend who only plays like obscure like games from the GameCube that nobody knows about like plays. It's like the most that person core game ever made, and like it's kind of fun, like it's kind of okay, but it's also kind of there's like a really weird like slapstick gimmick in it where like you gotta like decapitate yourself on like buzzsaws and shit because they're like a silly Looney Tune character. It was like I played like maybe like half an hour of it. It was like I was like, okay, this is a little bit amusing. I will save this for like a stream someday, like playing that game like because it's, you know, funny to like look at a little bit. Because it's fucking a John K game in collaboration with Atlas on the GameCube, and it's like about skateboarding. It's ridiculous. Talking about good music, you should listen to Mad Red Dead soundtrack. It is very good. Oh god, I have not yet been able to actually fully play Mad Red because it's on PS3 and Switch, but I've like watched that game like I binge watched it one night when I was I got a nice clone when I was like in my fucking grandpa's house one day, like bored without anything to do, and then on my like phone I was like watching shit on YouTube, and like I was just recommended Mad Red Dead, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Then I watched the entire game because like it just actually fucking rocked. It's a little bit like Crypt of the Necrodancer, where it's like, you know, a rhythm like adventure game kind of, where you gotta follow a rhythm but like do an action. And you know, in Necrodancer it's like a dungeon crawler Zelda-ish game, while Mad Red Dead is like a little acrobatic platformer where you follow the rhythm, and it's really cool and like badass and sweet. Fuck. But it's not on PC, which is very like heartbreaking. But I don't know, maybe one day it'll like come to PC. Probably not, because it's Japanese, and Japanese games don't really like release on computers like right away. Usually it takes like a while, if ever. So, you know, best case scenario is that like in fucking like 4 years they like re-release Mad Rat on PC, and the worst case scenario is just they never do it. I am glad that that other game, Vocalist, it's like a little like small indie game that's inspired by Mad Rat Dad. That game like got funded on Kickstarter, which is cool. I think the Kickstarter is still going. You can still like check it out. It's pretty cool. It's basically just Mad Rat Dad, but like without, you know, the Mad Rat characters, and like it's different music. It's like a little indie like pixel game, and like you move around to the rhythm and like you dash around and jump and whatnot. It's pretty cool. It's like it's basically like, you know, Mad Rat Dad if you can't play Mad Rat Dad, because that is actually on PC. It's like the best like thing about it. I played the demo of it a while ago and it was like cool. I'll probably check it out when it's, you know, finished eventually. Apparently they'll release like next year, which is crazy. It's probably like a pretty tiny game. Mad Rat is like, it's not that tiny of a game actually. It's like pretty sizable game. It's like probably around like 6 hours long. There's quite a few levels, and the music is really good. It's a lot of like electronic, like synth music. Really badass, man. Thanks. What is his name? Dust. That's right. It's really nice seeing vocalists get funded for the first Kickstarter failed. Oh yeah. This time though, the game like the Kickstarter went like it got funded in like 4 days. That was like crazy. I didn't think it was like that crazy popular. It's it got the goal really quick, and now they're doing, you know, like stretch goals. It was pretty nice to look at, pretty nice to see happen. That is, that like a small project like that got funded in such like a timely fashion. That was nice. Felt good. Still waiting on 3D Dot Game Heroes to get a re-release. What is that? Is that a rhythm game too? 3D Dot. I never heard of that. The fuck am I looking at? Hold on. What is this? Huh? What? Should I got an email of like my bank account doing something. 1 second. Give me one small moment. Texted my mom about it. Okay. My phone is almost out of charge. I almost picked up my controller, completely forgetting the fact that I've been playing this game on keyboard this entire time. Pretty cool. Why is Candyman like the color of the bi-gender flag? Or what is it called? The intersex flag? Guy who's only seeing the intersex flag, like seeing the colors purple and yellow. That's cool. That is the right one, yeah? It's like yellow with like a ring in the middle. They've made an intercity flag. Intercity? Is that where all the intersex people go to? Intercity? This song kind of sounds like the fucking Cyberpunk song, like, in Cyber City, you can come. So it's like, in Intercity, you can sex. Go to Intercity to have sex. It was a Zelda-like game developed by Atlus for PS3 and never got a re-release. That's a lot of stuff on PS3. It's like, there's a lot of like more obscure, like weird titles on the PS3 that never got like a second chance on anything. Like Puppeteer, like Sound Shapes and shit. There's a lot of like, for as much as people don't like the PS3, it has like quite a bit of stuff. It has like quite a bit of, what's it called? It had like fun, like unique games in it. Like, what's it called? Tearaway, you know, Little Big Planet. It was like really big, but those games are also great. I think this is like something fucky is going on with like my like money from YouTube like getting into my bank account. It's annoying and pisses me off bad. I just wanted to have fun. I'm gonna have to spell out this gigantic fucking code. Dear Christ. Speak amongst yourselves about like rap music and rhythm games while I solve this. The grown-ups are talking. I hope I get this right. Wait, why am I doing this like this? I can just copy this. Bank account gameplay. Similar to cheese gameplay. You ever like finish typing something, but the second that you press enter, you accidentally press like the stupid little like bar, the little like, what is this like symbol called? This thing? This thing? See that? Like that fucking, what the hell is that? Huh? Oh, the bracket. Yeah, like, do you ever like finish typing something and like it like just you activate the bracket on accident? And like, it's so fucking annoying because like, it'll be like the sentence is like normal because you know you already finished the sentence, so you press enter. But like, you just add the little annoying bracket at the end because you miss like, because they're so close together, you accidentally like touched it. It's annoying and bad. I hate it. Ow! My back hurts. Ouchie. Okay. That'll certainly solve itself out eventually, maybe. I don't know. Doing finance live, entertaining. That's right. Ow, ow, ow. Hurts. What did I miss? What? Puku came back, by the way. Get hyped. Puku is back in town. The boys are back in town to kill you. He came back yesterday, but now he's sick, which is unfortunate. Like, he came back sick. Like, he said he was like getting sick yesterday, and like later on, like today, he said that he was actually sick. Pretty sad. Pretty unfortunate. Okay. Makes me like cry, basically, pretty much. But we'll probably like stream the things that we wanted to stream now. After he gets better, probably. Unless, you know, we do like a cool like 6 stream, which would be kind of cool. Like cool like sneeze cam stream. I think it will rock. Hate Cyberpunk 2077's most neckbeard, fedora, hipster kind of cyberpunk aesthetic. It's not hipster because it's popular. It's just generic. It's like the most bare bones like cyberpunk aesthetic you can possibly made. It's like, ooh, it's consumerism, it's like evil, and there's robots, and everyone swears and has like cool like glasses and punk. It's silly, really. Any AJR fans? What is AJR? Like Snatcher, even though it's a blatant Blade Runner ripoff? Isn't Snatcher like, is that made by like Rare or something? Didn't Rare make that? Or am I thinking of fucking Grabbed by the Ghoulies? I thought that was something like that. I've only like heard of Snatcher like sort of in passing. When I hear Snatcher, I only think of the character from A Hat in Time. It's a Kojima? Oh. Yeah, it's not what I was thinking of at all then. Interesting. How did I confuse them? I don't know. It's not even Grabbed by the Ghoulies. It's something else that that Rare made. It's like they made another like they made some like gritty like cyberpunk-y game at some point, and it was like, I don't know. It seemed similar. I thought it was called Snatcher. I don't know. I don't know anything about old games. I don't know anything about Rare except like, you know, they're funny like mascot platformer games. Actually, Grabbed by the Ghoulies was made after they were bought out by Microsoft. Did you know that? I didn't know that for the longest time. I thought that Grabbed by the Ghoulies was like a fucking like a Sega CD game or something. I don't know. I think I was thinking of Heart of Darkness. Like I confuse Grabbed by the Ghoulies with Heart of Darkness, but Grabbed by the Ghoulies is for like the fucking 360 or something. It was made like around the time that, you know, Rare was like already under, like in its way out because it was bought out. It's weird. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is good. Don't let the man children on the internet convince you otherwise. People don't like it. I didn't know that people don't like it. Don't like Grab Goody. That's interesting. I thought it was just like some random like weird like mascot game with like a little kid and like ghosts, and people kind of liked it. I figured people liked it as much as, you know, people like Block or something. Which it was kind of funny seeing Gabriel's friends, my friend Gabriel, like in her server, other people like were playing Block at her behest, and everyone was like suffering like from, you know, playing Block, because apparently Block is like hard as fuck, like difficult, and that's kind of funny. I never thought that Block looked particularly good, but I do think it doesn't seem that great, frankly. Like just from looking at it, I can tell it's got a particular kind of like crusty old game, like old random like scrimble platformer like stank to it, you know, like Bugsy. Amazing soundtrack, but not great. Yeah, I figured. Kind of where I landed with that. Don't use apostrophes because it's right next to enter button and you're worried to send a chat message too early before you finish it. I'm glad that's not like a thing that only I experience, being like afraid of like finishing a message too early and like it sounds stupid because I haven't, like, you know, thought it out properly yet. Like whenever I finish a message, like mostly, you know, not like a chat message on like a stream, mostly like talking, you know, in like actual like DMs, like I'm really worried of like sending a message early and like the person like sees it immediately and like I haven't had time to like fix like some error on the you know, wording. And I feel stupid. Mario Multiverse got a public demo. You want to see how hard you can push that level editor? Oh, there's a new version of Mario Multiverse. That's crazy. After I played it on that stream, I watched Gabriel play it, and I didn't like touch that ROM hack anymore because I didn't like it at all. I just don't fuck with the way that like Mario 64 ROM hacks kind of like push the limits of the game in a way that like it feels like it's just barely like functional. Like Mario 64 is a very like shitty game, but like the actual vanilla Mario 64 is like, they know that it's like a limited like old game, so they make the level design sort of like match it in the first few levels. Mario 64 ROM hacks, they don't do that. They're like, yeah, fucking BLJ in the first level or else you can't progress. And I'm like, okay man, this sucks and I'm not playing it and you're awful. And that's what happened with Mario Multiverse, basically. I did see that the final boss is like, it like references like Sephiroth and other various like epic video game final bosses. That's pretty like sweet and cool. Mario Multiverse is a Mario Maker fan successor. Oh, different. Not Mario in the Multiverse. It's like, I think I've seen that before. Like the editor, the level editor Mario 64 game. I think I've seen that. Yeah. Mario Builder 64, something like that. I don't know. Oh my god. That's really, I still don't know what are like the rules on sometimes when the match starts, both you and the like rival, like both of you like hit the ball at once, and like I think depending on who hits it first, the other one like gets knocked off and you get like a full charge of like mana to like use up because you like parried it like perfectly or something. I don't fucking know how it works. There's a lot to this game. There's a lot to this game that I have like no clue like what's happening at all. Ridiculous. It's fun though. You know, I really do fuck with a game that, despite you having no like technical prowess in it, you can still have fun. And like this is, you know, this is fighting game-esque, but oh my god, cool pose. But like it doesn't really matter because the game is so like chaotic that you can play it without having like much like knowledge of like what to do, and you can still have like a sweet time with it because it's like, you know, it's like a party game. I don't know, it's fun, it's good. Okay, she just did that to herself. Good. Yay. This song is so fucking loud. It actually like scares me. It horrifies me, really. I think that one of the next games that I'm gonna play immediately is I keep shafting Mario Superstar, but I'll play Rayman 2. I think I'm really feeling that playing that game right now. I've never played that game. I have like truly like I have no real conception of like what the level-to-level basis like gameplay is in Rayman 2, because I never like fully like looked at it at all. Out of a certain like level of like disinterest, but also just like I never got to it, and I like Rayman 3 like a lot. I like it better, and that would be kind of fun to like look at. I heard that it gets hard though, which is kind of crazy. Like according to Gabe, it gets just as hard as Rayman 1 towards the end of Rayman 2, and that doesn't seem right. Because I think that people wouldn't like Rayman 2 if that was the case, and people do like it. That's crazy. What was I gonna say though? Rayman and I don't know. I lost it. I've been playing more Tomba, by the way. After I finished my string, I realized that there's one mission in Tomba that is like actually missable. Like I couldn't like do every mission in the game because like one of them like it was like I was locked out of it because I didn't do something earlier in my save file, which is like the most awful feeling in the game ever. But I just like started like a new save file, and I was able to beat the whole game and 100% it in one day. Like knowing where all the things are in Tomba, I was able to beat it in one day, and it was crazy. But I did do it. I got 130 things. Got 130 events, missions, thingies. And then yesterday when Puku like came back and we were like on a VC for a while, we were like, okay, we're out of like things to do. I was like, okay, I can play Tomba again, and I was like, sure. And then I started playing more Tomba, and like I'm on my 3rd save file now. It's a very fun game. It's just like kind of abhorrent a little bit, but it's fun to like just kind of play idly, and that is a very good like show your friends game, because a lot of like funny shit happens in Tomba, like the fighting like gnome and like the stupid like pigs and shit. Like there's a lot of silly stuff in that game that like you can like just like be like to your friends like, check this out, stupid, and then they laugh. It's like comedy gold basically. It's pretty crazy. You're the only one who finds it weird he breaks his back to hit the ball? Who? Latch? He's a robot. Cyborg. Crocodile. Like his tail is like... I assume that, you know... I think tails are like part of an animal's like spinal cord. So that means that Latch has like a robot spinal cord. And did I say... No, Latch. Yeah, I said it right. He's a robot. He's like stupid. This particular skin of Dust, it looks like it would taste like what's it called? Sawdust. They should have called the skin like Sawdust. Wow, that's holy fuck. You know what's crazy about this game? There's so much like thumbnail potential in it. Like so many like of the little, you know, like poses that you do when you hit an enemy. So many of them are like fucking like aura farming basically, and a lot of them are like really fucking like badass, like just screenshot and look at. Like this system with the poses when you like do like a crazy strike on an enemy is actually truly genius. Like it's actually insane that like this is the only game I've seen do this. It's like insane. It's like beautiful. Like because of the way that like the animations work, no matter what you do, when you do like a heavy like strike on an enemy, you will get like a cool dynamic pose from like you and your enemy like every single time. It's nuts. Discord advise you? Why the fuck can't you use your phone number to change your email? Was that... Are you just like having trouble with that currently? Is that like... Are we talking about Discord currently? That's another thing that I wanted to say that was like pertinent to like Puku, that I can't remember what it was. I can't take all the Mario Multiverse needs the Discord client to work. I hate that. I really hate when there's like a game, like either like a fan game or something, that they're like... Their way to like avoid like Nintendo copyright, they're like join our Discord to like get the ROM, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking participate in a random like fucking person's Discord just to like get a game. Usually at that point, like I ask like if I have another friend who is like interested in that thing, and you know they have like they have a Discord. I'm like, can you like go get that ROM for me? Like, can you just do that for me so I don't have to like bother doing this shit? It's annoying. And although it happens like once. It's really not like that common of a happenstance. Oh yeah, ever since the start of the stream, I think I brought up like something like creepypasta, and I've been wanting to like say that me and Puku, Puku was playing Rhythm Heaven DS, and we ended up like landing on like a rabbit hole of like Rhythm Heaven DS creepypasta anti-piracy screens on YouTube, and those are so fucking funny because they're so like tropey and like played out, but like there was like a comment in it that was so funny. It was like obviously like some child, and like their profile picture was that iconic picture of Freddy Fazbear where he's like really like imposing and like scary looking, you know, he's just like stupid looking, really, like he's just looking at the camera like sort of like head down, you know, that like iconic like render, and like that was their profile picture, and their comment said like, my favorite rhythm game is now darker than ever! Exclamation point! Exclamation mark! It was like so. Actually, I think I still have the screenshot. I'm pretty sure I saved it. It's just beautiful. I didn't save it. It's beautiful though. I'm pretty sure. Where did I put it? It has so much like. There's so much aura to this like screenshot. Like it tells a story. Like this screenshot tells like a rich story. Where is it? Where did I put it? The way that it's worded, it's so like enthusiastic. I love it. It's like it makes me smile. Here. My favorite rhythm game is now darker than ever. There is no exclamation mark. The Last Fazbear. That rocks. That's just. I pulled that up like after seeing those videos. Like I pulled that up to like Poku, and he like fucking cackled. It rocks. It's just great. Whenever Zoomers whenever Zoomers or Gen Alpha try to make hard, it's always trope and try hard. It's because when you're a kid, you can quantify why horror scares them. Those 13-year-olds find anything unironically scary. Yeah, it's pretty funny like phenomenon. There was also like there was like a WarioWare touched like Ashley Ashley like what's it called? There was like Ashley analog horror WarioWare video, and it was just the Ashley like series of minigames from WarioWare Touch, but like they were like all like scary themed, and it was like about Ashley being like in an abusive household. Like she was like the minigames were like avoid the insults or whatever, and like it was like a dark screen of like Ashley like crying and like, you know, like her parents like screaming at her or something, and then at the end when you like go and like scratch her what's it called, the tape, not the tape, you don't scratch tape, the like the vinyl thing, you know, like the actual like thing in WarioWare Touch where you could like spin the discos and shit. And like people thought that it said like fucking like Satan and shit in Ashley's song when you played it backwards in that game. Like in this like video, it was Ashley saying like, I'm glad that you found me. You finally like saved my soul or some shit that is trapped in the cartridge. And it's like, it's so fucking funny. And like one of the comments was like, man, this is really scary, but like this is really scary because it's not it's horror that is like in real life. It was actually fucking brilliant. I loved that a lot. It was great. It was just great. Good times. Great times were had. Get out. K fucking Donkey Kong 64 scary temple voice. You know, the one that says get out. WarioWare actually happened in real life. It's real. I know what they meant, that it's, you know, it's like, you know, like real, like abusive like households are, you know, it's very much a real thing, but like in the context of like, you know, actually WarioWare analog horror, it's really fucking funny to me. I don't know. Makes me giggle. Let's see what my mom said. Has she fixed it? She did it! Yeah, whoa! She did it! Yay! Is that... How much money is that? Well, that's cool. Yippee, yeah, I have money now. I'm not poor. Yay. Okay. How long have I been playing? 46? Feels like 3 hours. Okay. Let's do something else. Maybe I should do something else. Where is that? Yeah, that. This sucks. This mode is kind of awful, but it's kind of alright, I guess. No power-ups, okay. Friend. Okay, they'll all be 3. Okay, evil, friend. Okay, wait. No, I'm ready. This is like one of the side modes this game has. It's really weird and like not as good as the main game. Oops. It's like it's really not as like not as compelling as the main game of Little League. It's like literally just a little volley game. Like you just try to get it, you know, in the other team's like ground. But it's like it's kind of really easy, and like the rules are kind of like lame, and also a lot of this game is about like throwing the ball like down. Like a lot of your hits like throw the ball directly down. So for this like volleyball mode is like it's stupid because like you have to hold up and then, you know, ball so that you can actually you know, throw it up. It's weird. I don't quite get it. It's a little odd. Hello Kango, what's up? And hello Gabriel, welcome to the stream. Choke. That's fucked up that you're like rooting against me. What did you just send me on Discord, by the way? I can't check because, you know, I'm gaming hard. But welcome, what's up? Mephone 4? Mephone 4? Mephone? Cavemen speak? Mephone. Me 4. Is that... What is that? Funky fresh beats. Real ball hours. That is true. You're waiting for Swaggin to stream. I see. I'm your like what's it called? Replacement. The temporary replacement. That's cool. What's up? I was just talking about Rayman 2. You playing every like Rayman game like by what's it called? One after the other or whatever for your like Rayman video. That made me sort of what's it called? Made me sort of want. It made me remember that I wanted to play Rayman 2 basically, and I'm thinking about doing that fairly soon. And I think that it would be like kind of like beautiful to like have you on those streams, cause you know, cause we both like Rayman, but also because it was during Rayman 3 that like you first showed up on stream, and you know we became friends. So I think that would be like beautiful and like poetic and stuff. I don't know, Inanimate Insanity. I truly don't know anything about those little like gross like flash animated like object shows where they're all like little like cups and like toolboxes and fruit. It's that's beyond my time, I think. Or I think that's just like I don't think that was beyond my time, but it was beyond my language as a little baby. Like as a little baby, I only had access to like Brazilian like slop kids content. So like I never played Roblox or watched those like things. So I don't know like what any of that is. I've never been like in that life. So I have like truly no idea what any of that is about. But I know that it's for some reason popular even with people like of my age. Like even people who are like 18 years old and autistic like those little things. And I find it a little bit silly, and I don't partake. What did you send me? What could it be? Alien pulling your sleeve to get your attention? Who is this? I'll show this on stream, why not? Sure, why not? Pretty cool. Thanks for that. Thanks for the contribution. This is like your fee. It's like your payment for like... Yeah. So stupid. Very cool. Okay. Close that. And alright. Do you have Little League, Gabri? We should like... I should do a stream where like I play Little League with like all of my friends. I think that would be like beautiful and like sweet. Let's stop working on the video because only being able to think about Raven was hazardous for your productivity. It was just such brain rot. That's really funny. Funny. I think it's really funny that you don't like... Wait, no. You don't dislike. You like Undertale... No. You like Deltarune less than you like the Frog game, the Ribbit King, whatever the fuck, that you're doing a review on. I think that's really, really funny. They're like the shitpost fan game of like Toby Fox's game. You like it more than the real game. Like that was your little like list of games that you like were showing, you know, for like people to see the games that you like, the website that does that. That was the funniest like takeaway from that. That you like one more than the other. That's like I love that. That just makes me like happy. Ribbit King is the golf game. That's a golfing game. You just like ruined my perception of Ribbit King in a way that you shouldn't have, because now I'm less like... I wanted to play Ribbit King a lot because it's like obscure and stupid. By the way, I'm that friend who plays the shitty obscure like GameCube games. I wanted to play that because it looked obscure and like silly, but now that I know it's a golf game, I'm less like accepting of it. Fuck. Oh well. Oh, okay. There's like a particular on the slop that I didn't consume as a kid. There's like a particular like brand of like thing that like peers of my age enjoy, but they're very like zoomer and like autistic young adult core like media thing that I can't bring myself to like at all. Like it just like upsets me and like is annoying to me, and like that, you know, encompasses but isn't limited to like Roblox or like those little things, or like those fucking like cartoon death battle videos. When those death battle videos were like everyone was like talking about them on Twitter, like out of fucking nowhere, like after like not hearing about that for my entire life, one day it was just all over my timeline. The stupid like cartoon death battle videos. It was like everyone discussing like, wow, Eggman really like earned the victory against like Bowser, and actually like it was like that moment like I realized there was like another story that's like related, I promise. Like Puku once said that like one time he was like on Twitter when MatPat like retired from YouTube. He was like, he saw like all over Twitter like all of the like Zoomers like and Gen Alpha like crying that MatPat retired, like everyone being like, oh man, MatPat like was such a part of my childhood. And like Puku said that moment in his life he realized, oh, Twitter is just like entirely like comprised of like babies. I shouldn't be here. And that was the exact same feeling that I had when like everyone was talking about cartoon death battle. I felt like, fuck, I shouldn't be here. This isn't where I belong. This isn't like where I ought to be. Like none of this is like right, you know? That's how I felt. And it was like a bit of like a moment of like scary despair. But I'm over it mostly. I don't want to play this mode anymore. I have just realized my brain, the information has just reached my brain because I stopped like ranting that I don't like this target mode. In fact, goodbye. It kind of sucks a little bit. MatPat retiring from like the #1. Can't stand those bitches. Me and the besties. Because MatPat was the punching bag of the internet for years. The second he retired, people are like, oh my god, my childhood. You know what this is? I have a theory. Pun not intended. It's like it's always like the internet is always like prevailing. It always has like a prevailing like ecosystem. And the previous like internet ecosystem of like the people who are basically older and like more vocal were like, you know, either like millennials or like, I don't know, Zoomers. I don't know if Gen Z is, or if Gen Alpha is like who watches MatPat or not. But like when the previous generation was like vocal on the internet, and you know, MatPat was like the thing that the children watched, they were like, oh, MatPat sucks, it's stupid, because it's, you know, they're too old and like cool for it. But now that the previous generation that did watch MatPat as a kid are like older and like can express their opinions without like shitting their pants and like, you know, not being able to type because they're like 5 years old, it's like they can actually be like, actually MatPat is like an underappreciated masterpiece of a channel. And like then you start seeing the prevailing like the prevailing like sentiment that that thing that was once like that only had like Schadenfreude or whatever the fuck you spell that, like the thing that was only made fun of is now suddenly like everyone like it. I feel that happened with like Angry Birds, you know, because like when Angry Birds was like new, it was like only, you know, iPad babies played it, so it was like they, you know, they like older like people on the internet were like, man, these games are like slop, because, you know, they're little slop mobile games, that's what they are. But like the children liked it in silence because they couldn't express it, because they couldn't type, because they didn't know how to write. But now, like a while after Angry Birds was like, you know, old, like you only saw people being like super nostalgic, being like, oh man, Angry Birds, I played as a kid, it was such like a part of my childhood. I hate that Rovio like pulled it off the App Store and like ruined the franchise. Like that's all that you see about Angry Birds now. They like the sort of what's it called? The environment, the ecosystem, like changed again, and now people like it again, or you mostly see people liking it. You understand? That's like my sort of long-winded like spiel on what's it called? On what kind of happens on the sort of like internet cycle that happens with a lot of stuff. That's sort of what I've like observed happens, basically. I feel like nowadays there isn't room for nuanced opinions. People are super hot or cold about stuff and there's no in-between. That too, a little bit. It's the first time that you like that White and like Gabriel interact. That's like crazy. That's like crazy. I don't know. I spent too many like brain cells on that like T-posing? She's Y-posing. I spent too many brain cells like going on that like spiel. I think Skull is supposed to be a reference to Red from Bomber Cyberpunk, because they look like it. It's like, you know, they're like cyan and the red on top. There's like a skin. There's like a mod skin for this game of a Jet where she has Red's like cyber head. Because you play Deltarune and you go, yes, what a well done deconstruction of JRPG, and you play Ribbit and it's a stream of madness you can't look away from. You're very strange. You're a very odd person. I'm gonna end it there. It's probably a name for this. It's like we only have a true nostalgic connection for things that aren't around or relevant anymore. That is true. That is also like people yearn for the past really hard. That's why sort of Newgrounds, like old style internet, like forum, Neo Cities type, like aesthetic is like on a boom nowadays. Like everything is like Y2K Fruity Gear Arrow. Even though the people drawing the Fruity Gear Arrow Newgrounds 2000s art have been around in the world for less time than that was like relevant. Like people born after that kind of thing like died are now drawing about that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The world is like all like cyclical and shit. This skin of Raptor reminds me of something. It looks like... He looks like the old design of El Chavo. The really fucking old El Chavo design where he has like a green... Excuse me? Where he has a green shirt and like a blue hat. Or... What am I thinking of with this actually? I really like this song, you know. I was noticing when I saw your invite, Gabriel, I'll play with you after this match. When I played this game without commentating, like when I did my silent playthrough of this, my stream, like the stream where I just wasn't like commentating and like talking, it got copyright claimed. While the other previous stream of it that I did that did have commentary, it didn't get like copyright claim, because I guess I'm talking over the music so it doesn't pick up. Or maybe there's like some weird like copyright like registering thing where it's like you can only like get away with not being copyrighted if it's, you know, transformative and you're talking over it. Like I don't know if YouTube is that advanced. I doubt it a lot, but that's odd. Crazy. Bitches be like, I love Fruity Gear Arrow. Clear didn't use shitty Windows Vista laptop in 2006. Shit was ass. People only like the aesthetic. People don't even fucking know what Windows Vista is. They're like, they were born in like 2006. Actually, Yeah, they were born in the year that it was like they were like too like fetoid to even like register, to even like have like a Windows operating system. Oh yeah, wait, here. That's right. Boo. Hello. Hello?
I just hijacked your stream.
I can see that. Hello, what's
Yeah.
up? Let me
I've never played this game before, but I did play the original, so
You
I like,
haven't?
know what to do.
How's this is my friend Gabriel, by the way. She was in chat. What is how do I balance your volume? You're at 83. I'll put you in.
I don't know.
Put
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. Hold on, I'll listen to the stream myself.
I'll put you at
Baba booey,
105.
baba booey.
Maybe this will be fine. Okay, say like a short sentence.
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Okay.
I think it's good.
Maybe.
Hi, Lua.
Probably is. The music seems louder than you, which is, you know, it's not what you want. What's up? How long until your friend like stream?
I don't know. I just realized that when he said tomorrow, he might have said Saturday, because he said that at like midnight. Oh, we're both Candyman, okay.
Oh boy, the ping. I forgot how oh boy, this is good. Jesus Christ. This is I don't know why. I don't know why this game
I
was
need
like
you to go like a little easy on me because I haven't played in years.
no, I'll just like, you know what, the lag is gonna compensate for like my like ability or lack thereof. Also, I picked random and it still gave me Candyman. That's crazy. The audio when I'm playing online in this game is like doubled. Can I wonder if it's noticeable on stream that like the music is way louder than it should be, and that like for some reason the characters like they scream like they're dying before they actually die when I'm playing this online. I don't understand why. It's so strange.
I heard that. Oh fuck. It's playing the Hideki Naganuma song.
You're the best song ever made.
I wouldn't go that far.
That's just like my thing. It just like whenever there's like a song that I really like in the game, I just say like, oh shit, it's the best song ever made. Maybe it would be better if like I hosted this. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I'm thinking about this now. I think that this game is like almost the same as the original, you know, just with like extra characters, I think. Oh my god. Wow. Oh shit, we get actual EXP for this. That rocks. Alright,
Okay,
hold on.
okay, hold on.
Let me like,
I'll leave and then you start hosting and then invite me.
Hold on. Is this gonna like would this like dox me, I wonder?
No, I think as long as you're doing like game capture or something, then like it shouldn't like show your Steam friends.
Okay.
Actually, I think it doesn't either way. I think Steam overlay
Yeah.
goes over OBS.
Why does it ready me when I'm not yet ready? Stop. Oh wait, no, I was ready. Weird.
I don't know.
Oh shit, look, it's the song overlap. It's so ass. I don't know why this happens. Also, the ping amount is the exact same. What is this? Huh? Oh shit, I can make a spectator. That's what these little robots are for. That's crazy. Huh. Wow. Nutty. The best song ever made is Scream by Wu-Tang Clan. I've heard you say that name so many times and I have no idea like what that even is. It was such like a silly experience, Gabriel. In that VC that I was like in your server, when you were like sharing like music between like amongst yourselves, I was not hearing like the music bot, so I was just like hearing you like talk about like music while I was like playing like Pikmin or something. It's crazy. Oh my god. Were you good at the original one? Do you still have like the crazy muscle memory?
I think I was good. I don't fully remember.
Why Candyman again?
Well, I can charge.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the fun thing. Actually, maybe there will be too much ping to do it, but we could try doing the. I sent you the video, right? Did you see that video that I sent you of like doing the max speed thing in this game?
I think you did. I forget exactly what it entailed.
Okay,
though.
we can do it right now. Actually, like don't like attack me just yet. Like bunt the ball. And then charge it and throw it forward. Like as it's going down, yeah. And then I do it, and then we do it back, and like we basically like keep pairing each other so that the ball keeps like speeding up. Oh, and like the ball
okay.
ends up like going to like a bit in speed, and that's how you like get an achievement, and it's kind of cool. Doing it with ping though, it's really quite difficult. It's like really difficult. Jesus Christ. Have you noticed that most times that you've been in my streams, like only like twice where you like invited from the start, and most other times you just enter it halfway through? Have you noticed this?
You're right. I am often an invasive character.
An invasive species. Oh dear Christ. Yummy overlapping music. Tasty.
Someone like edit like an L into my hand when I do that tone.
What's I gonna say? Fuck. This game is chaotic, isn't it? A little bit. I've noticed this. Oh yeah, actually, I just remember this. You know your thing where like you where you say like, whenever you say you think of do you want to donate all of your money to a little ant? Like
There's a yeah. If anyone doesn't know, there's this Tumblr post of like it's like self-checkout lady. All right, and would you like to donate all your groceries to a little ant? Me.
Yeah, I have like a similar thing of that, which is that like whenever I say like think about this or something, like I always think like, I don't remember where I saw this, but like there's some like, I don't know, a tweet or something that said like many people are talking about this, and like I always think of that, like many people are talking about this. Would have stopped giving me candy, man. God damn it. Want to make this more chaotic by having third player? That would be like actually like 600 ping.
Yeah, I think that'd be unsustainable.
We can do it once. Wait, let's do like a couple matches, and then like if like your friend is like about to stream, we can like switch out like you for Kango, and you know, like do more matches and shit.
Yeah, I might just because I don't know when Swag is streaming, because I kind of wanted to do something today as well, but like I might not do it because I got Armed and Delirious working.
Armed and Delirious? Oh, is that the thing you were talking about when I asked like what you were gonna play next?
Maybe maybe because Armed and Delirious has been like my white whale video game where like I've always wanted to play it but can never get it working. Is it the weirdest game I've ever seen.
Is it the shooter where you shoot like paint onto walls or something?
What?
You were talking about like a game where like, or what is it? It's like you shoot targets on the wall and then a ghost of yourself.
Oh, Time Rifters?
Oh, okay, it's a different thing. Never mind.
Oh fuck! I also want to play Time Rifters. Damn it! I have so many things I want to do, but like, you should watch the Armed and Delirious stream.
Oh my
I
God.
think you get really mad at it.
Armed and Delirious, the game? Why? What's wrong with it?
Or maybe you could also just appear on it because it'll just be in the streaming chat, but you might like hate it.
Oh yeah, the game? Is it like stupid?
I think the less I talk about it, the better. But I'm gonna be playing it, and Kira will be like having a walkthrough that she'll occasionally tell me what to do in when I get lost.
Oh, it's confusing. You know what's like? I think that after like having like played and learned Tomba, I think you'd like it like somewhat. Like I think you could do with it. Probably not on the stream, but I think maybe if you played it like off stream and like occasionally like Google stuff, maybe you'd like it because the controls are really fun.
Yeah, you know what? That'd be a good off-stream game to play.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I've played it like 3 times already because it's like I'm doing the Pikmin thing where like I started out being really bad at it, but like through sheer like anger and like spite, I want to get good enough at it that I can play it completely blind and like blast through it anytime that I play it. You know?
It's okay. Yeah, there's just like 4 buttons, right? It's like the 2 shots and the jump and the tongue.
You can do like the tutorial, the training real quick. Do you want to do that? Or are you good?
No, that's the 4 buttons, right?
Yeah, it's throw ball, bunt, jump, and
Tons.
yeah, that thing.
I generally remember which. I don't know if there's any like new mechanics I should know about, like fart canceling or whatever.
There's throwing. Was throwing in the original Lito?
Throw in. Like, what do you mean throw in?
I'll show you. It's like you press like
Okay.
one of the bumpers or something, and like your character, your Gabriel character, it grabs the ball and throws it.
My little Gabriel character.
This.
Oh,
that.
that's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's I think new. I thought that was a taunt.
It looks like it. The crouching in this game also always looks like a taunt. It's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, I remember
God.
that from the original. Just Candyman's fruity little crouch.
If you like, do you ever know if you like crouch into a wall as Candyman, you teleport to the other side of the screen for some fucking reason.
What?
Yeah, like do this into the wall, like slide, like walk and then go. See?
Oh, what that? Okay.
I think that's
I
new.
can do cool stuff.
I think that's like from this game, like only. That is good Nitro gameplay. I'm not even gonna lie, I was like playing this game, I'm fully like a zombie. I'm like playing this completely like solely on like I'm like that worm in the deep sea where like it doesn't have a brain. It only works on like vibrations and like impulses or like shit that like picks up on its little whiskers, like sends signals to its muscles and it like grabs shit and kills things. Like that's how I'm playing
I
this game.
understand though, because I'm like that with a lot of multiplayer games like this, where I can just like shoot the shit while playing it without even thinking.
Yeah.
And like if someone asks me a question, I have to like actually think about it.
Yeah.
Because I think somebody once asked me like, how do you do this technique in Ring Racers, and I just said I don't know. I zone out and the game happens.
That's so funny. That's scary. That you're like you get like possessed by the game.
I get possessed by Dr. Robotnik and his Ring Racer.
Silly. Maybe if I played that game with a controller, it'd be less bad, huh? I just thought about this now that I played it with a
Do you
keyboard.
own a controller?
I own a controller.
Okay, because I know people who just don't own them. Yeah, you would like. I've been.
Fuck!
If I made like a better tutorial for you
I quit.
in like a video, would you watch it?
I don't think that I didn't understand the mechanics. I just thought it was like needlessly complicated, and I felt like playing the
That's fair.
tutorial I had like done enough, basically.
There's a lot of the thing is that there's a lot of tertiary mechanics that I think they don't need to teach you in the tutorial. So I think it like presents itself as more complicated than it is. In actual gameplay, it's a lot simpler, but there's still like a lot of cool tech you can do. It's kind of like if I taught you about like all of the little advanced movement techniques in Pizza Tower alongside how to grab, you go like, why the fuck is this in the game?
I see. You said that like pressing like buttons doesn't even come up in actual gameplay, right? That's crazy. Why would they trick you like that? Ooh.
I think it was just a thing for the tutorial. There are some secrets and tracks though that like you can do with buttons. It's very cool.
Yeah,
like
I guess
at a certain point, you can get the Mystic Melody from Adventure 2 and like play it in certain tracks, and you can unlock new characters and like and shit. It's very cool.
oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff like that. Someone put an
I
L
kind
in his
of
name.
also like that part of the tutorial where it's like boost up the wall. That was like that made me realize I don't like how this game controls. I don't like the way that like car games control, like in general, like car racing games or just car racing games. Theirs have like really weird like traction. Maybe it's because I'm like 3D platformer brain that I expect everything to control like a 3D platformer. Maybe.
I understand what you mean though. That is very funny. How many racing games have you actually played?
I had Formula 1 for PS3, and that's it. I don't think I ever like played like any substantial amount of Mario Kart. I don't think. So yeah, like 1 to like near like 0 like racing games, which I don't think playing Ring Racers as their first is like a very good idea. But the reason that I
To be
played,
fair, I have like
the reason that I played the tutorial is that I thought that maybe it would be the one like racing game that I would like, you know? Like
I think because a lot of the levels are like, I think the way to describe it is that it is like, it's a kart racer that prides itself on having essentially like miniature 3D Sonic levels as their tracks instead of traditional kart racing tracks. So I think that if the controls click with you, I think you'll really like it. Although you are
stupid.
you might be a bit of a hater because there's a lot of like there's still the zaniness of a kart racer. There's just less like luck and RNG stuff. So like I think you'd still like rage at it sometimes. I don't rage at it much because I only rage at it when I'm like doing single player stuff and trying to do unlocks, because it's like, okay, this zany wackiness is fine when I'm with the boys and I just want to have fun, but when I like need to get an A rank in this to unlock something, I feel like I'm becoming the Joker.
God, it's giving me the same like 2 characters all the time. It's crazy. I probably would not. I probably would play single player up there. I don't really much care about playing online games, I must say, like at all. I've never liked the feeling of like feeling like I'm gonna. I guess it's not a team-based online game though. Like I was gonna say, I don't like disappointing my team, but I would be only disappointing myself like playing that. So you know, it's kind of different, I guess. What do you think about these crazy like backgrounds in this game? You've only played the original.
Yeah, it's a very pretty game.
It's I think the original did it too, right? Where like once the ball is at like fucking Mach 100, it like the background becomes like a creepypasta of itself. Have you noticed it?
Yeah.
It's really fun. I really like it. In this one, it's like a what's it called? Like a sandstorm like goes by. And in the series, like a big like robot shark, and so on and so forth. It rocks.
Ooh, I got you.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I got greedy.
I feel like you know about more of the technicality of this game because you have like some actual like fighting game experience with like doing moves in the game, while I mostly just like like I just jump and like press down and the like bat button and like try to make my hitbox touch it.
I am trying to do mix-ups, but I haven't played this in a long time and there's a lot of lag.
It's so sad because the online of this game is like truly like slop. Like it's not slop. It's like only like sweaty like people who are good at the gameplay anymore, because you know it's no longer new. So
yeah,
you don't get to just play the fun game.
Scenarios.
Yeah,
it really sucks. You gotta either get super sweaty or like play with the boys.
Yeah, fucking Candyman.
That's the scenario a lot of retro FPS are in, which is why I really want to host. When I get the fucking game, like the Gabriel community Discord, I want to host a ton of game nights on it. Just because I need to like play those games with like people that aren't omega sweaty for it.
Do you have Bioshock 2 on Steam? Very
I have
very casual like question.
On Steam because I got gifted to an Infinite in like a package.
Oh. Infinite is a fucking computer? That's crazy. I thought it was like only on consoles for some reason. I hate Bioshock Infinite a lot, but that's a start for another day.
I know. The thing I know is that it has a lot of cool stuff in it, but it's also the thing I learned is that it's very unfortunate with how it handles its story.
It sure is. It's also just really up its own fucking ass. Like it's one of those cases where like the writer for the first Bioshock like came back for the not for the second game but the third one. So he's like, yeah, I'm like he basically ignores like everything that happens in 2, like especially in the shitty DLC that it has, and it's just like written so like fucking pretentious up its own ass. It like actually fucking sucks. I hate the story a lot, and the gameplay is like a lot more boring than the Bioshock.
Oh, I can double jump.
The Bioshock 1 and 2. Yeah, and you can float too. Look.
Oh, okay.
Floaty thing.
I love Bioshock, although it's like one of those games where like I feel like if you cut it at killing Andrew Ryan, I think the game would be like so much better, because everything after that, there's some fun gameplay moments, but like the plot completely takes a nosedive, because the whole time it's been like deconstructing like the whole like thing of like, oh, you just blindly listen to the person that like is telling you what to do in the game, aren't you a sheep? And then it goes, all right, in order to defy that, you're going to listen to somebody else now and blindly follow instructions.
I never really thought about that. It is a bit silly. I've always heard people, you know, talk about how that game's plot is like kind of silly. It's like choose, like make your choices, like be evil or good. But it's like being evil, you literally like become a dictator and like kill everyone in the surface. And being good is like you become a father of like 12 and you're like happy forever.
I hate binary good and evil choices. There's two types, right? There's are you good or evil, or are you a fascist, or are you insane? Those are the two types of moral choices. Are you good or evil, or are you fascist, or are you insane? And I think there's not a single game where I've ever said, you know what, I think fascism is the way to go for this one. It's always been, duh, I'm gonna be. I think Yahtzee calls it fascist versus nutters, and it's like, yeah, I'm always gonna be the nutter because what story in like has ever ended with the characters being like, actually government intervention and dictatorship is good? It's never ever been narratively satisfying.
I mean, you can like make the evil like option be like entertaining, you know, like just fuck everything up and it's like entertaining to look at, but
even then
Bioshock
I
doesn't
think
do
that,
that
like,
at all.
I think that Infamous 2's director was like, yeah, we had a study on what people picked the good and evil paths, and 80% of the people picked good and 20% picked evil. And so we're like, why did we even do this? Which is very sad.
Bioshock 2 like tries to have a little bit more of like player like choice for like evil and good choices, but it's in the end it's like the same shit. The difference is that, have you ever finished Bioshock 2?
No, I haven't played it yet.
Never mind then. Never mind. I won't spoil because I have like respect for that game. Even though the story is very like dinky and silly, it's really no Bioshock 1 the story in that one. It feels cute. It feels cute like that it's trying to be, you know, like the first game, but it really is not. It's just not as like complex as like it maybe they would want you to think. I just gave you that speedball right there. Like I just like handed to you. I was gonna go on the braid rant. You have the Celeste rant, I have the braid rant. I really hate John Blow's braid like a lot, because it's like an anti-video game. It's like everything that a video game should not fucking be. Pretty cool. It's like, you know how you had like the Gabriel movie go on your like coffee. I have like, if I reach like 100 like fucking Candyman again. If I reach like 100 like donation things, I will play Braid. Like that's the incentive. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That sounded like the Mario World like final boss theme. Did you hear that in the song? It went that was weird.
You're distracting me. You're planting into ideas in my brain to make me get distracted and lose.
Yeah, like giving you like
that's
crazy,
a great
like,
dude. If I ever play like a fighting game with somebody, I'm gonna do that. Is just like, did you hear like the Bad to the Bone riff in the song, and like I'm gonna make them like distracted and like have to like listen to the song while playing, and they totally lose.
That's good. What the fuck?
That's
was
a fucking great like psychological warfare bit. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket.
That's scary. I just created like a monster thing. I'm like Oppenheimer. I just created I just created the atomic bomb. Looks like you gotta save up. You're not gonna like fucking pay 100. Who was the person that paid you 100 though, Gabriel? Who was that?
Not 100, but Cat Lily gave me like $50 to make Shadow Green.
No. On Coffee, the Gabriel movie thing.
I think their name was 5% Suit Burns, and they gave me $500 and said like, can you add a reference to Detective Heart of America: The Final Freedom in the Gabriel movie? And I'm like, I guess I have to, because funny thing is I've actually already seen that, so I know what they're talking about, but I don't know why they specifically asked for that.
That's crazy. They match your freak. They knew. That's nuts. Oh, by the way, I was gonna ask earlier, how's Pugsy? You're like a big Pugsy head now.
Pugsy's delightful. I got kind of I'm not like, after like I beat the first boss, and like the players after, like the levels after, I can kind of see what you mean now, because like it does seem kind of annoying. I got stuck on a level, and I haven't played it since, but like it is like a very delightful game with like a very memorable vibe and soundtrack. Because like, I told you in DMs, like the thing about like, if Pugsy was made today, because it's like, for people who don't know, it's like a physics physics puzzle platformer where you like grab and place objects.
It's that
and,
Wario
like,
game I
use
played.
them.
It's Wario Land 3.
Yeah.
The bootleg.
If that game was made today, it would be like by like an indie dev. It would like be called Ham-Fisted and star like an anthro pig with like big hands, and everything in the game would just be puns related to pigs and hands, and I would hate it, and I would never play it in my life. But because Pugsy is like this weird alien, and like all of like the locations are like it's like very Scrimblow game. It's like so much more memorable than if they just went for like easy puns. Because I find that like I hate the indie dev aesthetic of just like my entire game is just based on like a mediocre pun because I don't care about the visuals or like characters or anything like that.
Yeah, I was like, I immediately like became very fond of the like metaphor of ham-fisted. It's really good.
I know you said. I think you brought it up to me once, like without me even thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, it is a very good metaphor for like really generic indie games.
I was actually gonna say it's like, you know what? I want you to like now. I want you to play Tomba so that you can like report back to me if I'm like crazy on this or not. Is that just? It's like weird because there isn't really like a specific gameplay thing I can like place, except maybe like the grab bounce and the swimming, but like. I feel like Tomba's, like, the way that it controls and everything, it feels really, like, reminiscent, or, like, Entom Blast feels very reminiscent of Tomba in a like, kind of way, and,
They were gonna remake Tomba at some point, like,
yeah.
they wanted to see if they could make a Tomba remake, so I wonder if there's a little bit of influence there.
Yeah, like, clearly, like, you know, Tony Grayson, like, likes Tomba, because, you know, I think he, like, owns Summit Sphere, right? So, like...
Yeah.
Obviously, there's, like, inspiration there, and, like, the swimming in Tomba is literally the same swimming as in the Entom Blast, where it's, like... It's really locked into like 8 directions and it's like very stiff but like precise. And like the swimming, like the press the button swim thing is also similar. But like I can't quite place it, but like the way that you run around and like do shit in Tomba feels really reminiscent of Entom Blast. Like there isn't really like a clutch mechanic in Tomba. The jump mechanic isn't really that similar at all, but it just feels like Entom when I'm playing it. It's really weird. Like I can't imagine like
it's really funny.
I can't imagine Tomba being in Entom Blast, like dashing around and shit. It's weird.
I'll report back to you what I think. The funny thing, because you reminded me of, there was a tweet that Tony made, like I think like a year before Entom Blast came out, and he just said, "One day I hope to make a platform with good swimming controls." And it's like, he did do that. What did it cost? Everything.
Yeah.
It's like, you sure did that, Tony. There's a few other problems with your game, though.
Oops. What the fuck? Whoa. Look, it's the Sandstorm. This one looks really cool. And Tom Blast.
I don't think there's another game that like triggers my borderline personality disorder more than Entom Blast.
It's like, I think the thing is that it's so like close to being like crazy fucking good, but it just has so much about it that it's like mildly to really annoying in it, that it's like, you almost fucking had it, guys. You were this close. And it's like,
everything bad about it feels so intentional is what makes it so annoying.
Yeah. Stuff like the...
Oh, I got you.
And shit like the like fucking what's it called, Mall Buster fight is like baffling to me. That went through like quality control.
Yeah, it really is like who invited Mall Buster and Small Buster to the function?
It's like an actual Rayman fight that feels just like the Space Mama fight in the Rayman 1. Like
it does.
Vanilla Rayman 1. It's like precisely the same kind of shit. Oops.
I just threw your corpse.
Yeah, you can do that. Scary.
That's fun.
Candyman so cunty, doing splits and shit. Calm down.
I don't... Vela, do you know what BPD is? I just realized it.
Vaguely. I know that it's used incorrectly a lot.
Like a symptom of BPD is that like it's hard. It's like people BPD struggle with like perceiving things as either all good or all bad. I haven't gotten like officially diagnosed, but like I have almost all of its symptoms, and like Entom Blast is the most BPD game ever for me because it's like I keep like struggling to like either I keep swapping between this is like such an awesome, fun little game, and like this game fucking sucks and I hate it, everything about it.
That's kind of how I feel on Rayman Legends a little bit. Cause like whenever I'm actually playing, I'm like, holy fuck, this is fun. The music is great, but also like this is really fucking generic, and they like ruined the series. Oops. But I felt that with Anthem too. Like when I first like finished it, I was like, this fucking sucks. Then I played like I did my second playthrough, and I was like, this doesn't suck as much as I thought. I was just really bad at it. But then I was like, wait, actually the reason that I was so bad at it, it's like it's designed like actual shit in a lot of places. But also the music is good, you know? It's like, it's crazy. At the end of the day, I would say it's like a good game. Like, it's not a game I would say it's like shit. It's honestly, it's again, now the comparison is even more apt than ever. I said that Anthem Blast felt a lot like a PS1 era game. That it's like it's got a lot of the cool things of like a PS1 era game, but also all the bad things. Like it's annoying in many of the ways that I feel like a real like retro game would be annoying and like bad. And that's exactly it. Because that's exactly how Tomba is. I really like it, but it's really annoying and like poorly designed.
Because in the video that I made, which I want to do like a second Anthem Blast video later down the road, because there's a lot of like thoughts I've had since I made it. I said like, oh, I hope they do something new, but actually I think I want an Anthem Blast sequel now, just so they can fix all the bullshit.
I mean, maybe one day they'll do it on the Anthem game.
I would like them to make Anthem Blast 2, so I can say this game is really good and not like feel bad about it.
Feel bad about it? You don't have to feel bad. You can be like, you can just like it. You can admit it's like a flawed jam. Someone should make the brave player character a Mugen fighter. Their special move would be to pause the whole fight. They have a conversation about philosophy. That's like the stupid like exploding Dragon Ball Mugen character that like does nothing but like charge up an explosion and then explodes.
It really defines us as people that like the game I constantly go have rants with is Celeste, because I don't think it's pretentious enough. And then you're like, and then you hate Braid because it's like a dweeb game.
Yeah.
That truly defines us.
I hate that, like, I hate that the environment of like games around the PS3 era was like, it was all like fucking military like slop, like shooter games and shit, like just all like that, like realistic shooters and all that. And then the indie game scene was all like fucking like fart huffing like shitty, like not even video games that like come from like fucking either like pretentious like pseudo philosophical guys like John Blow and like the Faz guy. I also really hate Faz, and
I think
like,
that like
I don't know, like fucking Mighty Jiloff.
The problem with it for me is that the way to describe it is that it's people who think video games are art but are really insecure about it and have to like prove its artistic merits. When I think that like nowadays we're more open to the idea of like, yeah, video games are art, but yeah, like, and we can get something like Pizza Tower, or name another indie game I like here, that are just like, yeah, like this is art, but we don't have to like prove it to ourselves that it is. Like this is just the thing that we like doing.
Oh my god.
Which is a philosophy I jive much more with. Of just like, this is art, we don't have to prove that it's art, so let's just do whatever we want.
Yeah. Games that are, you know, just like scribble platforming shit, they make you like feel things though. Like, I think that the ending of Wildland 4 is fucking beautiful.
Yeah. And it's really like, I really find myself relating to, maybe not related, but like, I think about Chuck Jones a lot, because Chuck Jones is responsible for like some of the most popular Looney Tunes cartoons. And that guy is like the definition of like, that dude made like essentially his generations of Scrimblow bullshit, where like he put his whole pussy into it, and like he cared so much and had like so many like, he took that shit dead seriously.
You know what's fucking crazy? I was like, I posted in your
that's what I want to be.
I posted in your server like, man, why the fuck is Ralph Wolf literally just like Willy Coyote? And like, I thought that it was like, you know, like a Hanna-Barbera kind of thing of like, oh, reuse the assets, it's like easy, just use the same fucking like character design to like not have to think of anything original. But like your friend like pulled up like a thing from like Wikipedia or whatever that he made Ralph Wolf because he wanted to remake Willy Coyote, but with the target of the wolf of the target of the hunter being like, instead of being like Roadrunner where he's like always running and Willy Coyote like has to like outsmart him on his like speed. Ralph Wolf has to like outsmart like a stupid like fucking like guard dog who never moves, and yet the dog always wins even though he doesn't move at all. He's like slow and like lazy. It's like he wanted to like fucking do like an alternate universe of his own cartoon.
Yeah, no, Chuck Jones is a legend. That dude, like, again, he made goofy Scrimblow bullshit, but he put his entire pussy into it and like cared so much about it. That's why I really find myself related to him, because I make goofy bullshit, but I care so much about like the philosophy of it and stuff.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like an actual like real like artistic vision reason as to why they look the same. That was crazy.
Yeah, and like. There's a similar quote where he was talking about Marvin the Martian, where it's like he believed that Bugs Bunny has like fully solved Elmer Fudd. Is I think the way he put it. like it's like a fucking like fighting game matchup. Like Bugs is completely outwitted Elmer Fudd, and so he wanted to make a villain that was like kind and amicable and like had a different like vibe to him. So he created like someone from space that like was extremely like what's the word? He was like very intelligent and like amicable again, but like he's still like a villain trying to like destroy the Earth or whatever.
Crazy.
Which is very
I have watched very little like Looney Tunes, like even compared to like I don't know like Mickey Mouse. I've watched some like Mickey Mouse like shorts and shit. I've watched barely any Looney Tunes. I only saw like that sitcom-esque one they had on the Cartoon Network when it was airing, but I didn't really watch it very actively.
The one that is like simultaneously very homoerotic but also very homophobic.
Really?
That's the way I describe that show. I feel like in some ways, like jokes in it have aged worse than stuff in like the '60s cartoons.
Oh my god!
Because it's like
I mostly remember like the little video clips they had, the little like stupid music videos.
Yeah. There is a lot to love about the show, though. It's just like some things it does are like, and also like they fucking love like certain Looney Tunes characters, and other ones just like never appear. Like the stupid little like chipmunks like Macintosh.
Macintosh
like appear in half the damn series.
Did you see that I actually just ate you? Like Latch ate like your corpse and like didn't spit it out. That's
yeah, I
fucked up.
saw that. That was crazy.
War isn't a scream, but that is a grown-ass man. That's right. Man. Such like crazy like conversation. I was gonna say something like ages ago and it's like completely gone from my brain because we're like rapid fire to so many topics. Maybe related to brain. Hold on, let me look too. No, I don't remember. Not at all.
I think like more than any other person that I stream with, I feel like we just fucking go so fast that it's just like a blur.
Yeah, it's scary.
And it's also that we're like playing a game that we can kind of autopilot, so it's just like complete incomprehensible madness. I've
been really enjoying this like escalation of like you like starting out not winning many of the matches and now you're winning like all of the matches. That's beautiful. You're remembering. It's like coming back to you. This is like today like this event is like changing your life. Like you playing this game now, it's gonna like bring you to play this game more, and you're gonna like miss like your child's like wedding or something, you know.
Aunt's wedding. Velo is playing Lethal League.
Character arc, yeah.
Oh fuck! I tried to grab it. Oh.
I really like the stage. I love the song in this one. This is like the final boss area where you fight Doombox and shit. I really like it.
That's
God, you haven't played Bomb Rush yet, huh?
I still do. I own it? I don't think I own it.
I thought you did.
Or do I? I feel like I either bought it and haven't played it yet, or like something else. I need to clear my backlog.
Have you? I don't think. From what I remember, you didn't play Jet Set Radio like 1 or Future either, right? Or
I
you
played
probably
Jet Set
one.
Radio, and I was like, man, I imagined a way funner version of this game in my head.
Yeah, that's Bomb Rush
That's
Cyberpunk.
the-
That's called.
Yeah, but from what I understand, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is just like what you imagine Jet Set Radio is, but actual. Because like, I think most people imagine Jet Set Radio as like Sonic X Tony Hawk, but really it's like this weird collectathon where you like have to spray certain areas.
Yeah, I always like that. It feels more like an actual platform. Like Future is like a pretty good game. Like the first one is kind of like shitty. It's like a bit of a fucking kusoge, but the second one is already like a lot better. It's still like very aggravating at lots of times, and then yeah, Bomb Rush is just like an actual really fun like 3D platform. It's like grind, like real grinding.
Oh my
shit.
god! You just turn into a boombox when you crouch.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I love the skin of Doombox. It's like evil safety box or whatever. Safety weapon. It's pretty good. I like that this game. This game has like a very clever little like story mode that just like gets you like acclimated to the controls and the general gameplay, but it's like very minor and not like a focus at all. Oh. What was I gonna say? Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, Jet Set Radio, and fuck. I was getting somewhere with saying like if you've played Bomb Rush. I think I don't remember.
I haven't yet, but I would like to.
That was gonna be my game for playing like Archipelago thingy,
I completely forgot about that.
and I couldn't get that game modded at all, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I'll like ask in the server at some when my schedule is more clear. I need to like commit myself to less things. I need to finish Helio and the Ribbon video first.
Hey, I've been telling you, it's like you do so many things at once. It's like it does impress me, but also like I'm like girl, rest. You know what I mean?
The grind never ends.
Oh yeah, the skateboard game thing. Something about skateboard gaming was like mentioned, and that fucking did you see like all the like crucial points of that fucking Grapefruit stream, the viewer submission
Yes.
stream?
Yeah, it took me a bit to understand what was happening, and I was like, "Fuck off!"
It was so like elaborate. I didn't even like understand what happened until like it ended. Like I didn't understand what it went completely over my head that like it was never real. Like the game was rigged from the start. Like
Did he actually buy a PS3 just for that bit?
I think he already had it. Maybe I don't know.
Okay. He said he had to go out and buy a PS3, but I don't know if that was just a lie.
It was. I think the PO boxing was a lie. I don't think he has a PO box, but like.
Yeah, I know he doesn't have a PO
It was such a
box.
good bit because like, at the start of the stream, I was like, this is kind of like a crazy like. I feel like this is a pretty like unorthodox like thing to do like on the stream, just like play random games that like viewers have given to you, like random ass games, because like he's very persnickety about playing like games in like order, like play the first game in the series and then the next, and he was playing.
That's how you know it was evil timeline Grapefruit.
Yeah.
Because
He's playing
he's
weird shit
famously
like
the
fucking
guy.
Hawks 2 for PS3 and shit. And then
there's like a running bit that he'll never play Final Fantasy because he has to play all of them linearly in a row. Because I think someone said on the review stream, like, what did you do in FF7? He goes, first Final Fantasy 1, then Final Fantasy 2.
That first game you was playing, that's like peak, like what I was talking about earlier, that like around the PS3 era, everything was fucking like military wank slop. It's awful. Like
So,
that game
from
was
my
actually
understanding-
upsetting.
So from what I understand, what happened is that a lot of military stuff at the time, because this was also in movies, you can get like military funding from a movie, or not funding. They like for movies, also with movies, they can supply you with like actual military equipment, as long as the military signs off on it. Because for movies like Top Gun, it made people want to join the Air Force, as an example. So like basically, if your film is good enough propaganda, they will let you use military equipment.
Wow.
Actually, funny thing about that, they wouldn't let the people behind Independence Day use it because they didn't want to confirm the existence of aliens.
Oh, that's really fucking that's so stupid
Yeah.
that I believe it.
And so I think a similar thing happened with video games where like they would get like they would like have military people like sign off on their game and be like, this is like military approved for like accuracy, but also they would make you remove anything that the military didn't like. So like in short, a lot of very racist military shooters came out where you like bomb the Middle East for bonus points and shit.
Oh no.
And so like stuff like that and like the Call of Duty became like genuinely uncomfortable military propaganda.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's
I
like
didn't.
really
I never like.
upsetting when you go back and look on
I
it.
never look on. I never like look at those games anymore because they're just like boring to me. But like watching Greyfoot play like Hawks 2, that was actually like really fucked up. Like actual like. It actually made me feel like the true like force of like fucking propaganda slop. It was like stupid.
Was it so? I didn't watch the whole stream. I just like I did what you said and just like saw like the in betweens to get the bit.
Yeah.
But like, what was the game super like pro military core?
Yeah, it was like,
no.
and like, there's a part where you're just like on like an airplane, like shooting down to like a village, like with like a big like fucking
no.
cannon. You have like
What?
a heat vision cannon, and you're just like raining fucking fire down on like a little like city
No.
and shit. And he was like, what the? Why are you doing this? It doesn't make me feel good. And it's like so it's so.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah. He's like just raining like doom from above. This doesn't feel good. It's pretty crazy. I can't believe that I managed to trick you into like thinking that that power up was like gonna hurt you if I got close to you. If you got close to me, and then I just wasted
I
it
was
anyway.
waiting for you to hit it.
Yeah, I don't think you hit it. You just gotta hold to it, I think.
No, genuinely, Lua, like, so there is a semi-infamous video by Extra Credits about, like, playing as Nazis in video games, because a lot of, like, World War II shooters, like, for the team deathmatch, it would be, like, America versus Germany and stuff, and they said that, like, that was really not okay, and people made fun of them for it, but, like, in retrospect, yeah, it is kind of weird that so many games are just casually like, fight for the Germans in World War II, and, like, root for your team.
Evil.
Like, I feel like that shouldn't be okay. Like, I understand that it's just a video game, and, like, I don't think people are gonna think Nazis are okay because they played as the Nazi team in like, Call of Duty. But, like, that feels a bit in poor taste, because, like, real people died in World War II.
The only, like, real, like, fucking stupid realistic shooter I played was, like, Battlefield 2. I don't know if that one is, like... I don't know how, like... Probably, like, pretty, like, propaganda-y they are, but...
Yeah,
I mostly went into, like, the
modern...
training mode, got into airplanes and, like, helicopters and made them crash.
That's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, just, like, it was a very unfortunate time, and that's part of the reason why I'll take, like, Overwatch Fortnite slop over, like, Modern Warfare slop, is because, like, it's not horrible.
And I feel like that,
it isn't, like,
and like, it also feels kind of evil that kind of like shooter game. It's like that's the only kind of game that like exists to, like, you know, the gamer uncle. Like the only two games that exist is like soccer and shoe, and like they wouldn't like think about that because they're like fully
like,
desensitized to like any form of propaganda at all, because they just like the entire life they were told that it's like it's cool, you know.
Yeah, the only games they know are like sports shooters, military slop, and like Super Mario Kart.
It was such like a surreal fucking experience. Like my cousin once brought like his PS5 here, and like he made my my uncle, who's like, he's probably like fucking like, I don't know, 50 or something. Like he made him play Astrobot for PS5, which is like ultra like scramble, like a little baby game. It was so funny him being like the uncle playing, being like, all right, so do I jump here? Like do I hurt like punch that? It was like so weird seeing this like this this like millennial man like my cousin like in this like older like guy who again only probably plays like realistic shooters on his fucking mobile phone like try to like decipher like a little basically like a little Mario game. Like it's so surreal to me,
Yeah. Also, Lua, you have a good point. The thing is that, like, and this is the thing that makes me so annoyed about realism slop in video games, the real world is beautiful. Anyone watching the stream, walk outside and, like, with, like, your phone or, like, any camera and, like, take pictures. And you will have, like, you can find more beautiful landscapes in your fucking backyard or, like, your apartment window than anything in these realism slop games, because it's not, because the real world is so beautiful and like full of such beautiful things, but they go, no, we need to make it look ugly so we can sell graphics cards.
As a kid, like I playing like Battlefield 4, I was like, I played it because I just had it on the game on my console and shit, but it was like what was I gonna say? I got confused. Fuck.
Have I played Tomorrow Is My Birthday? No, what is that?
Never heard of that. My thought process as a kid was like, why do games have to look realistic like this right now? Now, because it was like around that era when games were still all like that, and I didn't know about cool indie games yet. I was like, why do games have to fucking look like real life now? If I wanted to look at a fucking like gray buildings like city, I can just go outside and like go a city. Like
go travel to Eastern Europe and go see the building.
why should games and like even like I thought about that like with like how I didn't like live action compared to like cartoons. Why shouldn't like media be fantastical? If the mundane is already in real life, I can just see the mundane like in my fucking life. That was my
That's the thing,
process.
like, there are live action. That's the thing also that like bugs me. Like, there are like live action movies from like the '80s that like look so beautiful and colorful compared to like live action movies now that are just all gray and brown.
I mostly like I mostly think about it with like video games because I've never been like
maybe we should have
movies.
stopped 9/11 with time travel. maybe 9/11 is why everything's gray and brown and boring now.
Thankfully, Sonic Adventure 2 released 2 months earlier, or else they would have like canceled the fucking game because it's about terrorism.
Man, they really like. I like when 9/11 happened. I'm sure Sega Japan was like, oh, thank God we released that beforehand.
I also love that Klonoa for GBA released on 9/11. That's so fucking evil to a already like poor little series. I remember that from the Running Shine video where he's like.
Like... you know my favorite example of that is that so the movie Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I know about it.
So they were gonna make a sequel to it, based off a sequel to the book that it was based on, and the script it had some like weird, insane shit. Like Forrest was gonna like go to the moon with like a test monkey and like crash land on Earth and like a native village, and of course he was gonna be super racist probably.
Oh.
But anyway, the movie. The first draft of the movie was completed on September 10th, 2001, and was canceled the day after because it felt too 90s.
Oh.
That was the.
I've heard that like the 90s truly die the day that like 9/11 happens, because like the whole like optimism and like cool red like vibe of the 90s like died and was replaced by like fear and cynicism and like gray and like evil.
We gotta
like,
grow the fuck up.
It was like the fucking scene from it's a really good joke on its own, that like the scene from Duckman where like they go into like another like state and like everything becomes gray. and they say like
color in this area.
yeah, they don't allow people of color in this community. Really cool. But I really like the Running Shine video. It's like like how are you gonna advertise a Klonoa after this happened? Like, yeah, you're mourning your loved ones, but like maybe you could have some Klonoa.
Do you think any Klonoa fan like had that marked on their calendar and like they woke up and like maybe they like they don't watch the news, they're just like they live alone and they go out to their local GameStop and everyone's like sad and it's like, was the Klonoa game not good?
That's so evil. Oh my god.
What, did somebody die? What happened?
It was a Sega. Wait. Tomorrow my birthday. It's a Sharp Mixed Media game. Visual novel uses real photos and looks super pretty. You play as a 2000 scene kid. Sounds quirky for sure.
That sounds like my friend Kona would like it a lot. I would maybe check it out. Although I'm not really into visual novels, not because like I don't see them as like true video games or some stupid shit like that. I just like I love books, I love video games. I don't think they work well together because like my attention span is like I like books because they're on paper. You know what I mean? And like I enjoy being able to like lay down and read a book. I would not like it as much if I had to stare at my gay little screen. But that's just me though. Again, it's not that they're like lesser art or some stupid shit. Also, but like I just and also like I enjoy video game stories for how they try and incorporate the video game into it. So like whenever someone says like this is the best video game story ever and it's just like a visual novel, like I don't think you should be disqualified. That's just not what I'm looking for, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I have like some patience for like a game that's like basically dialogue only if like it really interests me. Like recently I played Great Gods Grove. I thought that was really it was really charming and like cute. I liked the character designs, was what like made me want to play it. And then I played it, I thought it was like a really worth it like experience. It was pretty fun. Like the characters are cute and everything. But like it's like it takes a lot for me to like play a game where you don't run and jump and shoot like into the you know, it's difficult. It's hard for me. What was I gonna say? I just like my mom just like opened my door like in the middle of me recording, which she knows for fucking sure that I'm recording. But like because you know I don't want to like I couldn't mute in time. I just like made signs for basically like to signify for it to like go away, and I did the exact same shit that like Pac-Man does in Pac-Man 2. I just realized. Like, you know when he's angry and he like starts like shaking his arms and shit, like looking all mad. I just did that.
You just did Pac-Man 2 in real life.
Here. The Candyman matchup is crazy. I don't know what's happening with the game. It's giving me Candyman every other like match. And I've realized you've played no other character like ever since you started.
He's funny, and I don't know any of the other characters like abilities off the top of my head, so I'll be safe.
You know what's crazy? Puku said that his brother, no matter what they will play, like even if he exemplified like even if they fucking play like Bluey Island Adventure, like his brother always looks up the meta of the game so that he like knows the best like character to play as and like to win. And like Puku finds that like crazy. That's really evil.
I don't think I can grab the ball when it's red.
No, you can. It's like it just has a lot of delay on it. Like you have to be on like the max of the little grabby animation. It's really risky. There's also like when you're like holding the ball, when the ball is like being held, you can like press like you can press the button to do that thing to like make the little energy orb appear. That like I think if you have that orb up and I grab it, it like. It like makes the ball. What is it? If I grab it while you have the blue like aura, like I can steal it from you and like throw it at like really fast. But while you have that orb like charging, if I like try to snap the ball out of your hand instead, then it like works. You know, it's like a counter thing. But I have no idea how to use it. I have no clue. Do you wanna, Kango? You're still around. I was wondering, do you wanna do like a match with like 3 people and then like end the stream?
Yeah, okay. I still don't know when the fuck Swag is gonna stream.
Alright, so Gabri,
yeah,
and Kango. Let me
Is that your friend?
Yeah, that's Kango. He's I met him from Wyatt's chat and he's like been like a friend since. I've met like
cute.
That was like
you met so many people from Wyatt's chat.
Yeah, that was like beautiful. That like just gave me like access to like oh, he didn't enter.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think we read it up accidentally.
Oops. Hold on, let me cancel it. Like meeting that little like group just like gave me so many like friendships like by proxy. Was crazy. Host. Invite. Invite.
Okay,
Let me just
not
real
pick my
quick.
character yet.
Let me just real quick check like what my mom wanted. Like this will be 1 second. Just
Yeah. How's chat? How are my sweetie peas? When this stream is over, check my channel because I might do Armin Delirious. Oh, this can go. Okay.
Okay, I got pizza to eat. That's what I was being warned about. An, what's it called? A dire warning. Okay. Let's see how this
I want
works.
pizza. I've been like starved for like the past few days.
Why?
I haven't gone to the grocery store yet.
Poor thing. But it's still at your grandma's house?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright, let's see how this is. It seems not much different. Oh, I can't do Candyman, god damn it. The random is like biased, it's just Candyman all the time. Oh god. Kengo is really good at this game also, beware, be careful. This is like...
Oh
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is scary, this is evil. Can you actually... No, yeah, you can do like, what's it called? Team matches in this game, but they're not very good. Like, the story mode has like some... Especially like event, like multiple people matches in this game really don't like work out very well. Like with like the machine, it's not great.
This is very chaotic.
Sure is. It actually reads more like a party game when it's like this.
Yeah, this like is like 1v1 like feels like a proper fighting game, and this feels like madness.
You know that I played Melee recently on Dolphin. It made me feel old. Like I felt like I just didn't know like how to.
That game sucks so much. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, it just felt like. It just controlled really weird. Maybe again it's because I'm used to like regular like 2D platformers or like this slight sluggish movements of like a fighting-esque game. But it just.
I fuck with fighting games majorly, and like Melee feels like you have like. Melee feels like you have to like fight with the game to do anything.
You know, it just felt like just odd. Like the physics were weird. Like even just the act of jumping was odd. Like you jump by pressing the analog up. Why? Why would you do this to me? Why? And like I didn't know how to do like fucking smash attacks or like fucking regular attacks, aerials. I don't know any of that. It felt just wrong. That's it's really funny when I played one match of this game with like a sweat, just a random person online that was like scary, and anytime they would kill it, they just like play with your like corpse so bad, like they bunt it around, like fucking throw it like all over the place. It's like really humiliating in evil. One more match with like 3, and then like I gotta go eat. All right.
All right. Yeah, and then I'll just ask Swag like when are you gonna stream, because I might do something today based on when you're gonna do it.
I think it's really cute that because of that one, like there's like a story event that like cements this, but why am I Grid and Sonata, the hammer and this like electric guy, they have like matching suits. They both have like a zoot suit. They're like when they're playing in the Little League, like in the final part of the story, they're like a little team. They're like teamed together as like zoot suit. It's really cute. I don't think this is the one though.
Fun.
Another, I actually forgot. Like this is from a way early like conversation, but I feel like it's like a pretty common thing. Like even Mario like 3 does it, but. Another way that Tomba reminds me of Anton Blast is that like both are about like fighting like a little pantheon of like kind of similar creatures, like specifically with the ball buster bosses, the boss busters. The evil pigs in that game kind of remind me of that too, of like they're like a little group of like same species, like little creatures that are evil, and they're all just like distinguished by like their theming being different. Like there's a
oh my
like
god.
There's
Kengo's sweat as a sweat at this.
Sweating litters. Like there's like a wind wizard, like a fire wizard and shit, and Anton Blast is like there's like the one that's a theater mole, the one that's like a tall mole, the one that's like fucking trash mole.
I always hit my mark.
I thought he was gonna say I always come back. Okay, that is fun. That is
always come.
Whoa, what just happened for the last like 2 hours? I think I just went into like a fucking trance. I don't even know what I was like. What did I say during that? That was scary. Thanks for the participation, Kango. Thanks for shut up. Thank you, Gabriel, for hijacking the stream. That is fun. I would have played this game more. I wish the net play was like a little more stable, but you know it's fine. But all right, yeah. Thanks for watching. For whoever watched, thanks for the attention. Any final words?
Awesome. Did you ever watch the podcast that I did, like the interview?
Oh yeah, I didn't, cause it's like, it's that thing that I was talking about, of like it's all about like niche hyperfixations that I like repulsed by. But good job on that. Good job. Go watch Gabriel's video if you're interested in that kind of thing, and I know that you are, cause if you're on this channel, it means you like Pizza Tower. Anyway, goodbye. Good night.